All who yatha as mam unto me prapadyante surrender tan them tatha so eva certainly bhajani reward aham I mama my vartama path anuvartante follow manushya all men Partha, O son of Pritha, Sarvashaha, in all respects. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects. O son of Pritha. Let's chant that translation together one time. And please listen carefully to the words that are spoken here. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path. In all respects. O son of Pritha. So who can tell me what that means? Who's been listening? Krishna is telling us here, Ye yatha mam prapadyante. And who is he talking to? In this book, he's talking to Arjuna, but who is he actually talking to? He is talking to you, and he is talking to me. He's talking to you, and he's talking to me. Do we have any parents in the audience? I think everybody is a mother or a father. Do we have any children in the audience? A few of them over here. Have you ever experienced trying to do something very hard and not receiving the benefit that you were doing that activity for? Let's ask you that question. Who has done something and tried very hard and not received that expectation or benefit? Yes, Virgin.
we have done, like, there are so many things that we have done, and we have probably sometimes received it, but sometimes we have not.
Yes, just like last night, I was carrying a very big box, and I had to take it out of my trunk. And while my hands were completely full, I had to also open the garage door and get inside the house. But the corner of the front door, it got stuck between me and that big, heavy box. But that big, heavy box was so important because it had a surprise in it for somebody. And so I had to take the box upstairs, but I wasn't really that strong. But what did I do? I continued to push myself up those stairs, and then there's another door. And then I have to open the next door. Once that second door was open and I placed that box in front in the living room, what was the reason why I just did all that?
To surprise somebody.
There's only one reason why we endeavor to do something. What is that reason that drives not just this world, but all the universes? Brahma bhuvana loka punar avartinorjuna. So from the highest planet down to the lowest planet, Krishna is telling us, are all places of, because repeated birth and death is taking place. But still I am carrying these heavy boxes. Have you ever been in that situation? Where you have tried to endeavor something very difficult. So many of you go to work for what? What is the reason?
To appreciate, to paycheck. To paycheck, to appreciate.
To appreciate your paycheck?
No.
To earn livelihood.
Yeah.
To earn the livelihood for what?
Peace of mind.
Maintain ourselves.
Because we want to do two things. We want to be loved, and we want to give love. We endeavor every single day, every moment of our life is based on this principle of love. And what does it mean to have true love? To carry that heavy box, or to bring that paycheck home, or to make sure that your children are fed. Just like the mother, she will cook in the very hot summer season. She'll bake her cheesecake because she wants her child to be happy. Or the father, he will go into the farm and he will cut the grass and carry it on his head. We have seen in Govardhan, there are the fathers, they carry the big stacks of hay, working all day and night. What for what? Kamala dala jala jivana talamala. For that flickering happiness. Do you all feel that love when you are working so hard? Yes or no?
Yes.
Girish Prabhu is feeling. It is just like a drop of water that comes on the leaf of the lotus. Kamala dala jala jivana talamala. And what is missing? Why can't we have that love be with us forever? What is missing? The thing that is missing is for us to love the one person who is complete. Om Purnama Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. The Supreme Personality of God is perfect and He is complete. And because He is completely perfect, everything around Him is also complete. One time there was a very great sage. His name was Maharaj Ambarish. Do you know about the story of Maharaj Ambarish? Who knows the story? So Maharaj Ambarish was not just a great sage, he was also the greatest king of all times. And he was performing great sacrifice, penance, and he was fasting. Tomorrow we have the Ekadashi fast. So that means no grains and beans. But you know how he was fasting? He wasn't even drinking water. And it was going to be the time of breakfast. And he wasn't doing one Ekadashi. He was fasting for 14 days. Because he had so much power. And he was just about to prepare to break his fast. And then do you know who knocked on his door? Durvasa Muni. Who knows who Durvasa Muni is? Durvasa Muni is a very powerful sage. And as much powerful he is, he also gets very, very angry. So he became happy to come to Maharaj Ambarish's his home or his palace where he was performing. And Maharaj Ambarish said, "Oh, my dear Muni, you have come and arrived. How can I serve you?" Durvasa Muni said, "I'm not by myself," because he's a great sage. "I have 10,000 of my friends, my sage servants. They're also hungry with me." "Yes, my dear Muni Raj, I can feed you, no problem. But wait, I have to go first and take a bath, because before I eat, I have to take a bath and do my puja. So I'll be back in a few minutes." Now all of this was happening. Actually, I forgot to tell you that this was happening in the forest of Vrindavan. It's a special forest called Madhuvan. So in Madhuvan, Durvasa Muni went to take a bath in the Yamuna River. And do you think he did it really quickly? Do you think he did it very slowly? Yes. So he took his own time. Now back in the ashram with Ambarish Maharaj, what did he have to do? He had to break his fast. Do you understand what that means, to break your fast? It means if you're fasting, then you must eat something at a particular time. So that time had come. And what would you do if you're fasting Ekadashi and it's time to break the fast? What would you do? You'd take out the ice cream.
Eat some grains.
You immediately want to have hot paratha. Right? So you want to eat the grains the moment, if it's 5:15 to 6:15. Are you going to wait till 6:15? But Maharaj Ambarish was such a great devotee that he said, "I have given my word to who? Durvasa Muni, that I will feed him. How can I break my fast?" But the Panditji who was telling him to break the fast said, "That is all right. I will give you 1 drop of Charanamrita, just 1 drop, and that will count as breaking your fast, but will also count as fasting. So you will be safe." So what did Maharaj Ambarish do? He took the one drop of Charanamrita, and he waited. Now Durvasa Muni is a very powerful Muni, and from his mind he could see that Ambarish Maharaj took that drop of water without him. What do you think happened next? He jumped out of the water and he went towards the ashram with all of his men, and his eyes were red like fire. And he barged into the ashram and he said, "How dare you take anything without honoring me? I am the greatest sage, Muni. Everybody worships me." What did Maharaj Ambarish say? He folded his hands and he said to the Supreme Lord Krishna, who he loved so much within his heart, he said, "My dear Lord, if you wish to protect me, you may protect me. But if you wish to kill me, then you can kill me now." And within a moment, Durvasa Muni took hair from his head and he threw it on the ground. And from that hair came a gigantic, most powerful demon. He was a huge, red, powerful demon, and he was ready to kill Maharaj Ambarish. Now, what do you think happened? Did the demon kill Maharaj Ambarish?
No.
Why not? Because Krishna sent his most powerful Sudarshan Chakra. And Sudarshan Chakra immediately came and killed this big red demon. Now, who was Sudarshan Chakra going to kill next?
Durvasa Muni.
Why? Durvasa Muni was the greatest sages. So guess who started running? Durvasa Muni grabbed his dhoti and he ran as fast as he could. Faster and faster until he went to Indralok. He went to Indralok and he said, "My dear Lord Indra, please protect me. I will be killed by this Sudarshan Chakra." What did Raja Indra say? "That is a Vishnu's Sudarshan Chakra. I cannot touch it." And Durvasa Muni kept running and he went to Lord Brahmaji's planet. And he said, "Oh Lord Brahma, please protect me. The Sudarshan Chakra is going to kill me." What did Brahmaji say? "I cannot protect you. That is Lord Vishnu's chakra." And he went on farther and farther until he reached Lord Vishnu's planet. And what did Lord Vishnu say? "I can't protect you. Even though this is my weapon, this is my Sudarshan Chakra, but my very dear devotee Ambarish Maharaj, he loves me so much with all his heart. You have offended him. You have hurt him in his heart. Even if I want to stop this, I cannot." So here Krishna is telling us that as a devotee offers his love unto him, "Ye yatha mam prapadyante. How much do we love Krishna? That is how much He Tams tathaiva bhajamyaham. Ambarish Maharaj gave his whole life. He was a pure devotee. He used all of his senses in the service of the Lord because he was a pure devotee. And what did Krishna do in exchange? Premanjana charita bhakti vilochanena. Where is Krishna seated? Santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti. And who does the devotee worship? Yam Sham Sundaram Achintya Gunasvarupam. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord. How can we love Him? How can we follow in the footsteps of Maharaj Ambarish? Who knows? Yes, Anya. By covering our eyes with the ointment of love. Now you are all sitting here in front of Sri Radha Madav. Some may see them as beautiful dolls. Some may see them as their most beloved lovers. Some may not be able to live without them. It is all how you can oint your eyes with love. So we're just going to go around the room very quickly. And we are going to ask, how can we love Krishna? What can we do? We're going to have the first 5 people who raise their hand. They get extra prasad. Yes, Kana?
Well, I can go around the world and preach Krishna's name.
So by giving Krishna's name to whoever you meet, how do we do that? Is it very difficult? Who knows how to chant Krishna's name? Show me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What else can we do? Yes, Dodge. So actually it is said, to love God means to love everyone else. Sometimes we think that I only love God, so I'm only going to look at Him. And then we act like our neck doesn't move around and we're just looking at God, right? But no. Love begins when we love each other. And true love is to love God by loving everyone. So Daksh was saying that if we serve the devotees of the Lord, that is showing that we love Krishna. The question is, today, what can I do to show Krishna that I love Him? Who is that personality who came to kill Krishna? And even after she tried to kill Krishna, what did Krishna do? He said, "You are my mother. Even though you have put poison on your chest to give me poison milk." Still, what did he do? He worshipped her, and he gave her a place in the spiritual world as his mother. That is the meaning of true love and reciprocation. So what can we do today to increase our love for Krishna?
I can help my mom make prasada for Krishna.
He can wake up early in the morning before everybody else in the house. And he can bathe his Gopalji every day, right? And then he can make a nice prasad offering if you like to eat cocoa puffs. Krishna likes to eat very delicious prasad also. So before you take your bowl of cocoa puffs, you can pour him a glass of hot milk and cut some fruit, patram pushpam phalam toyam, right? What else can you do? Yes, Riya?
I could help protect his animals such as cows and peacocks.
So you can become Vrindavan's can't say the word. Veterinarian? Yes. And why would you do that?
Because animals mean a lot to Krishna, and if that makes him happy, I can do it.
I want you to look around the room for 1 second. And instead of seeing your friends or your not friends or your aunties and uncles, I want you to look around and think that Krishna is seated inside of every single person's heart. And when I take care of these peacocks and these cows, not only do you get the blessings of the billions of demigods who are seated within Mother Cow, but Krishna becomes so happy that he can never repay you. And because you want to come to Vrindavan, you know who the highest devotees are? Riya? The gopis of Vrindavan. And who is standing next to the gopis? Krishna. We're going to tell you a very, very quick little story. We have about 2 minutes. So one time in Dwarka, Krishna was the king. Krishna was the king in Dwarka. Now when he was the king, what do kings do? They rule, right? And so they have many, many what? Are there any presidents of your company or managers, or you have to take care of all the business? So what happens when you have to be in charge and take care of these things? Sometimes you come home with a headache. Do you think Krishna could get a headache?
Yes.
He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How could he have a headache? But do you know what? He had a headache. And he was lying down in his royal bed, and all the Ranis were fanning him. Rukmini Devi was fanning him, trying everything she could. And guess who appeared? Narada Muni, Narada Rishi. Narada Muni said, "Oh my dear Lord, Narayan, Narayan, how can you be relieved of this headache? Should I get you a Tylenol or an Advil or ibuprofen?" Did he think that would work for Krishna? Did he say, "I already had the whole bottle and it doesn't work"? No, it doesn't work for him. It didn't work. They tried everything. They called all the biggest doctors and they checked his heart rate and his pulse and everything. They gave him all the magical medicines and all of the pastes and powders and all the churn and tiger balm and everything. But nothing was working. And Krishna's headache was getting really, really bad. So Krishna, what did he say? Krishna said, The only remedy for this headache is the dust of the lotus feet of my pure devotees. Now, in Dwarka, were there any pure devotees of Krishna?
Yes.
Everybody was a pure devotee, otherwise they wouldn't be in Dwarka, they would be in Milwaukee or something, right? So, they were all pure devotees in Dwarka. Rani Rukmini was standing there and Narada Muni said, "Oh my dear, you are the greatest queen of all times. Please give the dust of your lotus feet to cure the headache of our king." "Oh Naradaji, what are you asking me? How can I give the dust for my lotus feet? I would go to hell for putting the dust on my Lord, my husband. He is my master. No, no. Please don't speak like this." "Oh, Rani Rukmini, I will not ask you. I must go out and see if there are any more devotees who are willing to give this dust." So he went to Mathura, where all the Brahmanas were performing great sacrifices 24 hours a day. What did they do? They were chanting Harinam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. And Narad Muni said, "You are such a great devotee, my dear Brahmana. Please give the dust because our Lord has a headache and only your dust will relieve." What did the Brahmanas do? They all ran away. They said, "No, no. We will be pulled down into the darkest regions of ignorance. Oh no, don't ask us to do this." What did Narada Muni do next? He went to Vrindavan. Who was in Vrindavan? Srimati Radharani was seated on a beautiful jeweled throne surrounded by all of the gopis. Now, do you think Narada Muni was very enthusiastic after he had been refused twice to ask them for the dust? He was really scared. And he thought, "I'm going to get in big trouble again for asking such a thing." So he went very quietly. And first he said, "Oh, my dear gopis, you are all so wonderful, such pure servants of the Lord. How are you doing? I have come with a small message. Your dear beloved